Carl posted this on his Twitter.
Here's the thing. Do you understand?
Did you see his Bumble joke?
On this video?
No, on his Twitter. He posted. What's with Carl using Comic Sans font on his closed captioning?
Remember when you first got...
It's the funniest font.
Remember when you first... Remember when you first found that font in, I'm going to say, 95?
Yeah.
And you're like, this is great. I still use it sometimes on my...
Yeah, you do.
They're just bullies now.
They're
not the good boys. They're the bully boys. You know, you should start a podcast called Bussin' with the Bullies. That's what you should call it. You should combine the two.
Bully bussin'.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again, because, you know, sometimes I still use the Comic Sans font.
Yeah, you do.
It's almost like you're reading it on, like, saying exactly what we're about to say about Carl, but you're saying it alone, or maybe to your lovely wife about me. Is that what goes on?
There's no way to use that font, like, ironically. Or it's just bad. It's just dumb and bad.
I like it better than the other fonts on Instagram.
No.
I do. I mean, for certain things. There's certain times you use it. Like, when you're doing a carefree kind of post. When you're okay, here we go.
This is some good Comic Sansing.
Bumble is
Hold on,
the
can you pause
serious.
it?
This is Comic Sans punchline.
What does sans mean?
Not
Without.
with. Yeah.
Without comic.
Oh, yeah.
It's not funny. That's the name of the
It's a little late for this
font.
little late for this kind of feedback, Garrett. Little late.
Sorry, but go on, Carl.
Not funny font.
They should change it to not funny font. That's funnier than Comic Sans. You couldn't say Sans about that comedy. That is not Sans comedy. Use not funny font. All right. But by the way, before you even hit play, you're like, oh, this is comic.
He's going to spin the mic.
By the way, I don't know if I ever told you this, Garrett. I use the Comic Sans font sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
Let's see what we got.
Bumble is the serious app. Tinder is for hookups, right? Tinder's play, right? But if you go on enough Tinder dates, you're practicing for the big fight. The serious relationship. So you work the Tinder circuit till you step up to the plate, get in the ring. Let's get ready to bumble! Bumble is the...
Maybe it'll be funny this time. Hit play. Maybe it'll be funny this time.
Tinder is for hookups, right? Tinder's play.
Just read the font.
But if you do enough...
Read the words.
You go on
It'll
enough
help.
Tinder
The
dates,
not
you're
funny font?
practicing for the big fight. The serious relationship. So you work the Tinder circuit till you step up to the plate, get in the ring. Let's get ready to bumble! Bumble.
And here's why we're laughing. Because he's hysterical. But speaking of things that are unironically funny.
He's been putting a lot of his stand-up on Twitter. Like, there's like 5
And
of these.
this. And by the way, didn't the women wasn't the door that came off in mid-flight designed by all women?
I don't know if it was designed by...
You know why? They made the door come off easily in case you have to pull over for directions. Hold on. Woo! Tried to spin the mic and almost twisted my ankle because I'm old. That's me in 2017. That's me. Hey, guys. That's me thinking I'm in great health.
Wait, did Keanu take this picture? Because her camera has some funky lens on it that makes everyone look fat.
That is 2017.
All the
No, I
pictures
just
you
got
see of
Jesus
me
Christ,
everywhere
Garrett, I'm
from
sorry.
Keanu's phone.
Yeah. No, Garrett, I just got that, though. That is me thinking, God, that's me going like this. I'm killing it.
You were killing it.
You are.
Fucking killing myself. And I miss that shirt so much. God.
Killing that chair you're fucking sitting in.
Look how fat I am. I'm jowly and disgusting. I gotta write Dr. Fauci a thank you now. I really do. Good.
How many bags of Doritos were you putting down a night?
By the way, Garrett, I finally saw your tweet. You're like, I saved you some of the Doritos, whatever they were called. Pulled the Keanu on me. Can you imagine? That's me thinking everything's...
I can imagine. Easily.
No!
Just have to open my eyes, and I'm imagining being that fat.
That is incredible. Frankie, who's this?
That's Gino.
But that's too fat to be me, don't you think, Frankie?
That's somebody else. That's a different guy.
Put a mount on. That's Fat Gino. Look at that. Oh, my God. Look at that.
I like the shades.
Look at this thing.
Shiny yellow sunglasses.
I
That's
still
a
have
totally
those. Those
different
are
guy
still the
altogether.
Keanu one with the Eclipse. Now, Frankie, the Eclipse is when?
Monday, April 8, 2024.
Now, when I get out there, we're going to stay at your house, correct?
At the Holiday Inn Hotel.
Okay. Do we have a picture of this map? Because, Frankie, the eclipse is not coming to... It's coming to only some very lucky parts of the continent that will fall under the moon's central shadow on April 8th. Why didn't you tell me? The 42 million plus people who live and travel through the path, 150-mile wide track of that shadow will fully experience the magic of the solar eclipse. Everyone else will just see partial phases, a chunk of the sun blocked off by the moon. Now let's zoom in to where it says fantastic and OMG, right? Now zoom up, it says, look what it did for Canada. Go up to Canada, it says not bad, eh? No, you see it in the corner? Now, okay, go up a little more. Okay, now, Frankie, are you near Halifax?
I'm in Sydney.
Okay, but how far is Sydney? Where is Sydney on this map?
Sydney's in Eastern Cape Breton.
God. Yeah, but you're not. Can we see? Okay. What, Frankie? What, Garrett?
Sydney is in East Coast Nova Scotia.
But if we go, we're only going to see about, go back, what is it, 90%? You're in 90% of the eclipse. Right, Frankie?
Mm-hmm.
So 90%, we won't be able to see 100%. Suppose I were to grab you, throw you in my Chevy Sonic, and we drive to wherever it is in Canada. You want to do that? Because I'm going to wake up at your place. I'm staying there the night of the
At the Holiday Inn Hotel in Sydney.
Me and whatever Amy are crashing at your place, right?
At the Holiday Inn in Sydney.
Where are you going to be?
Holiday Inn Sydney.
By the way, is this a joke? Carl said if I go, he'll go with me. If we did a road trip, me and Carl, in the Chevy Sonic. Wow. We might have to do it. Like, think about it. Like, obviously, I'm only going to see Frankie for 3 picture ops. Am I correct? I have to accept. I love Frankie. He's the best. But Frankie, what is the % chance of me staying at your place when I get there?
0. I repeat, 0.
Frankie, what is the % chance of us seeing a total? Frankie, what is the % chance of it not being cloudy when we get there on that day?
Don't know yet.
God, let's hope.
Frankie, how many hours will you and Gino hang out?
Where? At the Holiday Inn Hotel.
Frankie, if I come up, are we spending the night before at Dooley's?
At the Holiday Inn Sydney as well.
Frankie, how many years older than 17 will be the girls we pick up at Sydney?
0.
There you go. That's easy.
Frankie, Gino's going to be driving up with a guy. Can they pick you up at your house and take you to Dooley's?
Can me and Carl take you to Dooley's? And we'll get some bitches, Frankie?
Whatever, Amy.
Looks like Frankie picked his bitch out. All kidding aside, probably going to have to do it. And it's going to be a car ride. I'm not flying. I'm not doing all that shit.
Whatever, Amy should let him touch her nipples.
Oh, won't we go to jail for that?
He's old enough.
I don't know that he is. I'm 39
years old.
See?
Okay. So when I'm in court saying, but he's 39, what are the chances of her letting you do that, Frankie?
Gino, you're...
It's not rolling it out. 989 miles. Okay, so we'll call it an even 1,000, okay? I said I was going, and Carl went with me. It'd be a scene, man. People would actually come out.
Absolute scene.
Yeah, you got to go.
I think it literally dawned on me in the shower today. Frankie, so if me and Carl come up, right? We're going to
At
stay.
the Holiday Inn Hotel in Sydney.
Not even. This is how you know Frankie knows I'm serious now. He's like, look, I know it's like this is how you know Frankie knows what he's like, I know we fuck around, but you're not staying at my house. That's Frankie's way of saying, like, Frankie, what are the chances of us staying at your house?
0.
Frankie, if they get an RV, can they park in front of your house and sleep?
Not true. At the Holiday Inn Hotel in Sydney.
You know what the problem is? In all honesty, I'm worried about the eclipse and not the whole fucking point.
Yeah, why do you care about looking at an eclipse?
Yeah.
You're gonna get to see Frankie fingering ladies at Dooley's.
Frankie, what are the chances of you fingering ladies at Dooley's? Not 0. You understand? That's not 0. Frankie is like Frankie has 2 answers: 0 and something else. So it's the point of the map is that a 99% partial solar eclipse equals 0% total. We're gonna have to do it. Here's one thing I'll never do. To quote Homer Simpson in March, I'm not gonna lie to you. I won't lie to you. Let me tell you what I did, okay? Would you like to know how I spent the past hour and a half?
Well, I'm sure you don't have to tell me. I'm sure. Matter of fact, you could.
I'll give you one
say
guess.
this to you. I'll say this to you.
Please.
You could ask me that question almost any day,
Right.
at any time,
And what would the answer
and
be?
my guess would be, and there's a good shot that my guess would be correct,
This guy doesn't miss.
would be drinking. If you called me up at 4 o'clock in the morning,
Guess what I'm doing?
guess what I just did for the last hour and a half. First words out of my mouth would be drinking.
Drinking with Bronston.
Oh, was Bronston out there?
No,
Oh,
no, but he should be
Yeah.
here. Start that sentence over. We were talking over you. Go, buddy.
I got blindsided like you, Gene. It was the night of my Marine Corps ball, and
Rayford?
I was hammered,
Were
so
you with
drunk,
Gino?
and then I had my DD bring me back to my car because I forgot my phone,
Right.
and then there was just I thought that I was going to drink and drive, and he just comes out somewhere and just smashes my face.
Couldn't he have just took
Because
your
he's a-
keys?
Yeah, like couldn't he have done the Homer Simpson Barney slammed his head in the door and be like, oh, just take the key
Couldn't you just let you rat your fucking car on the telephone pole?
and break your jaw that
Mind your
way?
own fucking business, sir.
Couldn't he just let you suck a dick like he did the week before when you were drunk?
So
I wish that he let me suck his dick. I was
now we're getting to the root.
Yeah,
Because
you
it
did something. Yeah,
Yeah.
you did something in that bar to deserve that.
come on, there's got to be
We're not
more to
fucking-
it.
No, it was on a Marine Corps base, so there were a bunch of fucking. That's why.
Jesus Christ.
Man, this guy for a guy.
The Marines
Yeah.
are fucking.
By the way,
Yeah, Marines are
a
fucking
homophobe that
faggots.
hates himself.
that is incredible.
I'm a Marine, so I can say that. You guys can't.
So yeah, so what happened to the guy that fucking cracked you, buddy? Still friends with him, I guess, because he was trying to help you. He
They're
said.
dating now.
So actually, I tried to get him kicked out of the Marine Corps.
What a faggot
happened
mood.
was he went on a deployment. Afterwards, he got kicked out for taking Adderall, basically.
The nerve of him.
See the theme? Let me guess. Was he wearing a Dance Daddy? Couldn't resist. Shirt when he punched
I
you?
don't know. I don't know what he was wearing.
Did he ignore every phone call you ever made to him? All right, now I'm done.
Did he
I
take
never
his
called
penis?
him.
Did he take his penis out of your mouth before he punched you? Or did he punch you with the penis was
I'm
in the
sorry.
mouth?
I swear I was staring at Louis again.
Because here's
I feel
the
like he's
thing.
always looking at me.
I'm just looking at the tail of two fucking tattletaling over here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna try drink. You're taking Adderall.
You
Ugh.
I am not tattletelling.
No, if you get punched in the jaw while you have a penis in your mouth,
Right.
it's like a
I
mouthpiece.
never had a fucking penis in my mouth.
You had a penis.
defensive.
in
Am
your
I
mouth.
not-
We've all had penises in our mouths, sir.
Just Jake, have you ever had a
Fuck you.
penis in your mouth?
Multiple.
See, that
Many
was
different
hard,
colors.
wasn't it?
White, Asian, and black. And yes, the sizes
ask-
were what you
I
think.
didn't ask for specifics. It was a yes/no question. You're
Muppets are
really
queer, too.
leaning into this.
He has to tell you.
Give me the Jack,
Feel his dick in his pocket. It's getting harder. Asking another
What do you
question.
need?
Jack Daniels.
You got it, buddy. What do you need? Casey, yeah.
Yeah, Casey, let's call it like it is. You got punched in the face, and we're going to come right out and say you deserved it. You were sucking Marine dick. One of the Marines didn't like it, that you were turning half the fucking Corps walked out, cheap shotted you, and now you're making up some fucking story that you were going to drive the car. They didn't give a shit you were going to drive the car. They cared that you were a queer.
He was following me because he wanted to suck my dick, and I wouldn't let him suck my dick.
Aren't you glad you called, sir?
Fuck you, Rich. Why don't you do your gay little dance again, you little fucking bitch?
You know, I'm gonna please do the. You know, it's in the show intro now. It's been immortalized.
Oh, really?
In the show intro.
Yeah, I know it's in the fucking show intro.
You know, I'm going to tell
Take a
you
look.
something.
Here you go. Watch this. While people wait for the show, they get to see. Coming up next, me and my bevy of friends. Here we go. Here we go. Compound Media. Here we go.
See, that's dancing. You know what that's called?
Dancing.
No, that's called when you tried to stick your dick in my mouth. I go like this to stop.
Looks-
Way
That's
dance.
right.
Yeah, that's
called the
Casey in the
faggot
Marine
fight
Corps
dance.
with two dicks, the white and the
Right.
black one.
That's right. See what I did? Dick wouldn't go in my mouth.
I
That's why I'll
prefer
never
that
get
than my
cheap shot.
jaw broken.
What's that?
Anyway, Casey, we didn't mean to take a turn. We love you.
Yeah,
We're
that
just
was.
busting balls.
No, I love you, Gene, Rich, and all you guys, Jake and Louie. You guys are funny. as
Okay.
fuck.
Thank you.
I love you guys.
Again, I want to
Don't worry about
apologize about bringing up the dick in the mouth thing. My bad.
Joey Dago, do you have big Ray DeVito news?
You fucking put me on hold for that?
I agree.
Are you out of your
Shut up,
fucking
Jake.
mind?
We don't know what these calls hold, buddy.
And now listen, so from what I understand, when another guy's dick in his mouth and he gets punched in the jaw,
Right.
I believe that's called the London Bridge. But that's just what I heard.
Not bad.
Let me say this before I go any further. Thank God you didn't hang up. Thank God. So you're saying if a guy like Casey is blowing a guy,
Right.
Casey, we're kidding. We love you.
And threatening to drive drunk. Gotta throw that in.
And he busts his jaw. It's called a London Bridge. Why is that?
I don't know. It could be a London Bridge. It could be a drawbridge. I don't know, but I think it was London Bridge. I don't know. I heard these two talking one day.
Actually,
allegedly,
you misheard. It's called a jaw bridge. A jaw, not a
I like
draw.
the London Bridge. God, how did I not take the Wagner Seahawks over the Tar Heels? The Seahawks. We watched that fucking Nickelodeon documentary, which was insane. Then we caught a little of I almost said Keanu, Chrissy Mayer interviewing E-Rock on her live stream, and then we watched a movie. Did you see this Nicolas Cage movie that came out last year? It's called Dream Scenario. Let's just listen. Can they hear that?
Maybe a little.
Okay, they can't hear it like we can.
No.
All right, good. It sounds like a frog farting, doesn't it? What would you say it sounds like?
Yeah, it's just farts.
It's
The floor
either-
is ripping ass.
It's either a frog farting, or what?
They're
It's
like drilling something.
No, it's not just a drill. It's like when you're trying to drill a screw and the drill is just stripping the screw.
Yeah.
But you're like, fuck it, and you keep doing it anyway. That's what we're hearing in studio. It's over there now.
It's Gum Fridays. We pre-tape it on Wednesdays.
Why is it called Gum Friday? G-U-M?
It's Gum. G-U-M Fridays. It was something Berg was chewing gum when he named the show, and as out of respect, as an homage, we never changed it. We never thought of changing it, did we? No.
Show's
wanted to
never the
change
same
it.
since he left.
Who did?
Yeah,
Who did?
I did.
What did you want to change it to, Garrett? That'll be the name of the show next week.
Garrett Fridays.
Watch us, Matt Miller.
Why can't,
Watch us. Be sure to tune in next week for Garrett Fridays.
why can't it be Garrett Gum Friday?
Trust me, it's going to be Garrett Fridays, and the show's
Easy.
going to be Steve
If you-
angrily
you wanna
looking
see
at him,
just
going like,
jealousy.
It's going to be.
If
You want to see pure
Can't wait for that.
jealousy?
No,
I
I
give
wouldn't
you
angrily
Steve.
look. I'm psyched for Garrett Fridays. Damn, I already
want
fucked
the
it up.
See that? That was so.
It's hard to get used to. It's a new name. You know, you gotta.
BYU ties it up
Garrett
60
Fridays.
apiece.
Oh,
Please,
please
42
welcome
left.
Garrett's Gum.
Welcome the host of Garrett Fridays,
we drink?
Garrett Andrews, and his co-host, passive aggressive Steve. I love Garrett Fridays.
I'm not being passive aggressive. There's just better names that we could go with.
Like what, Steve?
Steve Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the 2 newest logos for the show starting tomorrow, and it's a banger of a show tomorrow. Show them, Garrett. First, we have Garrett Friday. There you go, Garrett Friday, which looks like a light bulb with testicles in it. By the way, shout out to Maddie who sent me these. Tell me what you prefer, Garrett Friday or Steve Day. Which has a light bulb with a small fucking alien in it. There you go. So it's Garrett Friday or Steve Day.
Steve Day's dumb.
It's got mountains and lots of random action.
Why am I listening to that? It looks confusing. Like
it's
just
like
too much stuff going on.
Like that would.
Yeah, you would say that. You have one light bulb on your logo.
Yeah, one bright idea every episode.
Yeah.
Instead of 800 stupid ideas, I don't even know what it is. What is that thing in the top? A dolphin face? What is?
Yeah, that is on the top right. That's a dolphin face.
And what's below that? A bottle opener?
A thermometer, because I have my finger on the temperature of the world.
The
peepo.
The peepo. There you go, Garrett.
Wow.
Yeah,
See,
look at all I have going on.
Yeah,
And then it's like, I had one idea once. Look at me.
Just, by the way, wasting this on our show. This is Garrett and Steve stuff. Yeah, but see, here's the thing. I will say, I'll compliment sandwich for both, okay? Let's go to the Garrett one. Let's go to Garrett. Garrett, I love the color scheme. You got the powder blue. Fucking don't sleep on the powder blue. It's not telling me anything. It's not telling me anything. I think it's phallic. I think you're trying to get away with stuff. This tells me nothing about what's going on with the show. But again, simply put, I do like that it is a beacon of light. So it's like when it pops, you're like, Garrett, that's a great idea.
Yep.
But it's but I don't know what the great idea is. All right, now let's go to Steve. Steve, Garrett.
What? God.
Let me talk about.
I wasn't being sarcastic. He went because his brain short-circuited how jealous he is.
By the way, Duquesne up 63-60. We should put this on it. Garrett, did Steve say anything when you went to do yours?
No.
All right, Steve.
I didn't.
Thank you. Steve. Boy, Steve, it looks to me like you couldn't think of an idea, so you just threw a ton of shit. Oh, wait, the compliment sandwich. I like that it says Steve Day. I like that it's Steve's Day. It's like a day you block out. You know, it's Garrett Friday. We know it's Friday. It takes from the Garrett.
Block it out from your memory.
Again, Garrett, did Steve say anything? Steve say anything we were doing yours?
Yeah, I didn't say nothing about your stupid logo.
Probably because you say things like, I didn't say nothing, and it wouldn't help your argument.
I didn't say nothing, boss.
It looks, I like the color scheme. I like that.
Do you like the 3 bars of Wi-Fi? Everyone likes 4 bars.
I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it one last time.
Stop noticing stuff, Garrett. I don't notice stuff about yours.
I like that it's a Steve Day. It's like you could do it any day of the week. You're like, you forget it's right. You're like, it's a Steve Day. You get excited. It looks like you literally went into WebDings and hit every fucking button on the keyboard.
Yep.
That's what it looks like, Steve. Not going to lie to you. Not gonna lie to you.
What's underneath Steve Day? The settings for my phone, an upside down radio.
Wait, there's something weird on this. Okay. Well,
TV test screen. The solar eclipse.
Oh my God, man.